funny. Just kind of, yeah. But I'm happy that J.K. Simmons won the Oscar for Best Supporting in Whiplash. That was a really strong movie. I really appreciated that movie. Yeah. All right, ready? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We have you been the Browns yet? Did you do Browns? All right. Let me just see what kind of. Ooh. Ugly. All right. I'm taking a look at what you're gonna be, and then I'll base mine off of that. That's it? Alright, if you're brown. Alright, cool, that should work. I'm sorry, do you mind going back to showing me your team again? Just so... We ought to be good, right? You think the... Let me make my pants black, then. I don't want to... Alright, cool. What are my advanced settings? NO coach? Isn't it Sean Payton? Maybe. That's weird. It's the most wonderful time of the day. I've been the Doo-Doo Browns, knocked down the Pats with them. Not easy. Tell me I'm kicking off, though.
Saints, Browns, and we expect the dog pound
will be barking loudly today. Love it. I love it. They went.
We have at wide receiver today.
Ooh, dude, great stadium. Great stadium.
Love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting when you have
do it.
speedy wide receivers. What you have to do, you got to make sure
it's
you're
not that serious, Rob. You ain't got to start. Don't do me like that, all right?
Because it is easy.
All right, if you're gonna do that, I'm about to figure out who I got on my team. Mark Ingram. All right. I got that Marcus Colston. Who do I have on? Cameron Jordan's good. DBs are our defensive tackles are knuckle. Ooh. My left linebacker is a 91. Curtis Lofton's an 80. His name is Junior Gillette. And my DBs are okay, 85 and 78. Oh, I got Jarris Bird, free safety, who's 94. And Kenny Vaccaro. Alright. Oh, are you putting in, are you keeping him, Johnny? Johnny? For now. Oh, Hoyer's not the worst.
Game nowadays to get the football to the wide receivers. If they can't get open down the field,
ooh, I'm running
just throw
3-4
some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle it.
All right.
They face first down.
I love this field. Why are we so high?
The Browns approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Handoff made. Running right through the trenches. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Wait, you have
the offensive starters include a tight end,
you have
a former basketball
Menzel,
player
John,
Johnny. Breakout year in 2013, Jordan Cameron.
Quite a few ex-basketball players playing tight end in the NFL, and Cameron is one of those guys that can just run, catch. Of course, he can catch.
Even my curls toed. My curls toed. My toes curled. My curls toed,
This defensive
man.
lineup today hopes to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that means that Cameron Jordan will be one
watching
player
us right
to
now.
watch.
Well,
this
when
game.
Cameron Jordan is on the field, look, you can pressure the quarterback
killed him.
because he's got speed, he's got the moves, he's got those
like
long
it.
arms
I like
where he
it,
can
big
reach
boy.
over sometimes the tackles and still affect the quarterback.
Shout out to our one and only viewer. Saunders.
Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, so I finally understood that arrow thing. You gotta hit the arrow. You gotta hit in the direction of the arrow. I didn't know that because I saw the green. I was like, all right, that seems like it makes sense.
First down coming up.
All right. Hey, cool like the Brees, man. Charger alum.
Pierre Thomas takes the handoff. Tackle down right around the 48, imposing their will early on the defense. With a solid effort on the ground.
Our number
we
one.
talk so much, don't we, about the passing game in the NFL, but it's still about who can out-hit the other one, and right now, the offense, they are winning that battle. Nice run.
And Ingram's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Can you tell your linebacker on that side to just chill out for a second?
They'll run it here.
Really?
This one's going back
This is
the other way.
This is ridiculous.
Stop the play right there.
That's what you
Mingo.
The defense just makes such a hard hit.
He's pointing at me laughing. Somebody threw a flag at that. You saw that? That's taunting. That's 15 yards. I won't. Booth review.
Another snap.
Oh, hit him with that cheat. Overturned.
Take a look at that last one.
Yeah.
So now they're going to take
I'll
a
take
look
this
at
result.
whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the
That
knee
was all
hits
you?
the ground.
Did you
If we
strip
look
or did
at
you
it,
just do a straight up
when the
tackle?
knee hits the ground, does he still have total
I
control?
was like,
of the
if you
football?
were
if you deem
able to
him
get
have
that,
total control, then it is not a fumble.
If you're able to get that blocking, I mean that stripping too, good for you.
Reaches out and grabs it.
What was I doing?
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Oh my goodness gracious.
First down here after the completion.
And I spun for no reason.
Cooks in the slot. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun.
Oh, you gotta get rid. Oh, thank.
Incomplete as he was looking short.
You didn't even. You're so mean. You didn't even let me get stuff set
now on the
up.
offensive starters.
I'm feeling rushed by you,
will
Rob.
keep an eye on Jimmy Graham, who might be the best tight end in football now.
It seems like we're coming.
Oh, you don't want to hear nothing about me?
Every
Okay.
offense in the NFL is going to have a tight end like Jimmy Graham. In other words, he's really a terrific wide receiver who's big enough to play the tight end position.
That's a third in inches.
Makes the tackle.
Ooh,
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous.
I didn't hear
because they're
anyone
running across
ask
the
you.
middle.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first
Sorry,
down.
let me take that back. Can I take that back?
Back to the air here on first down. Out to Stills. It's off in the
I spun up this
difference
time
maker
just
in
so I
any
don't
game.
run up myself
That is
out of
how
bounds.
You perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim.
I also had to touch that because you were about to drill me.
We'll see what the offense calls.
Brees has already been. Yeah, I mean, Brees has been on his butt already.
Brees has it under center. Brought down by Dansby.
I got a yard.
For the defense, one of
You
the
gotta
best
hydrate when you play
corners in
Madden,
the
just like on the
entire
field.
league.
Water.
And the 7th pick in the 2010 draft, it's Joe Hayden.
Jimmy has definitely lived up to
I'm
being
cramping
the
already.
Pick of the 2010 draft. He's an excellent cover corner, and he has made many big plays.
You see that little
Hard to throw the
move?
football down the field once you get into
I'm
the red zone.
excited.
That time the quarterback, well, he knows that, and he looks down there. Nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
How does this work?
The Saints lined up, bunch formation.
You can't fake hike it more than once.
From the gun. Count it. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
You know it's better to be ahead than behind.
Extra point is good.
Believe land. I love that.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return.
Listen, I'm not the one coming up with this killer insight, all right?
Moore's running this one out.
Oh, he shook him. He shook him.
Same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. First down here.
Oh, I don't like what I just did.
The Browns lined up in the pistol. Will go ground.
Who is that? Oh, Isaiah Crowell?
All
right.
Whooping it up tomorrow.
He could be good.
When they watch this play in the field room, what a good job by them. Excellent planning.
Could be good.
And awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Manziel's lining up in the pistol.
Are you?
Browns now move the chains.
Manziel selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Manziel lines up in the pistol. The give.
Killing though, right? From the backside?
He's taken down at the 47.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple of yards.
Junior. That's my, that's the first play I ever ran in a Madden game, the HB counter. True story. Yeah, like Madden 04, Madden 03.
The ground game on first down, bringing up second. He's going to get another carry.
With Hicks, I was able to sort of get, I got the leverage, but I just played myself out of that. Junior's got my back, though. Junior Galette. Straight out of the bayou. Is that inappropriate to say?
Third down.
He might not have been from the bayou. Is it bad to be from the bayou?
The Browns come out in the pistol.
380.
I love Nola food. Oh, don't do that, Manziel.
And there's Cameron brought down at the 32.
We both have pretty good tight ends.
Pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitz.
But you know what's funny? This is actually really funny.
The pass protection, and he gets the extra time.
Oh yeah.
That's a great
I know he
job
does.
by
I know he
QB.
is. So you have
down here after
Jordan Cameron as your tight end. I have Cameron Jordan, my defensive end.
The pistol offense. Handoff, taking it right up the middle.
All right, stumble for 5 yards.
The great thing about the draw
God,
play,
I'm playing my way out of this run. I gotta take what I was able to do last game.
Instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down.
Yes, I did.
Manziel's going to be in the pistol here. Feeds him again.
All right, Jarius. I brought him up.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense.
Yeah.
When you're running,
I was actually running
team,
to cover
listen, there's going to be a lot of
Jordan Cameron,
that don't
but
work.
when you
just
sort
gotta
of
keep
handed
running.
the ball off, I was like, oh, it's over.
3rd and 2 here after the run.
All right, guys. We're playing lights out right now.
The Browns will come out in the pistol.
Let's kill him. Oh, we bit so hard, dude. We had you dead to rights. From both sides.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Johnny football just playing that money brand football right now.
They're back at the line.
You doing the money sign right now? I know you are. Don't lie to me.
This play set up by the long gainer. Here's the handoff.
Ooh, Stonewall. Don't forget, there was a couple games back where you went for it, 1st and goal. Yeah, I did it twice in one game on the one. But you got a safety on one of them, didn't you?
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. Play fake.
Ooh.
Pass is intercepted.
That's the Manziel I know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get off me, Manziel.
In on the stop.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was a floater too.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Middle.
So I thought that hole was going to be a lot more open than it was. But
trying to run the football,
you were like, nah, not today.
It does not work. I would advise them to go to a different plan.
I wonder why the Saints are so lowly rated. Is it just, you think it's the defense or the offense? Yeah, right.
Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Oh.
Whitner's able to read that.
All right, I went backwards. That's not opportune.
What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
Ooh, Brees is clapping. Did you see that?
Brees from the shotgun. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
I'll take the points.
Should be an easy one here.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was like, well.
The kick is good. Well, you come out there on the field as a defense. The offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they
That's a 6-point swing. So.
Moore's going to test the coverage this time.
Guys. Maybe that's why we're so lowly rated. We have like a 30 rated special teams.
First down here.
Curtis Lofton and Junior Gillette. I love you guys.
With 2 extra
I'm not afraid to show it.
In the dime. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Browns get a first down.
Curtis.
Man-to-man defense. What do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver
I feel like Jordan Cameron's going to break the single game receiving record of 18.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Yeah, well, you keep hitting them.
Lines up in the pistol.
Don't make me do that.
They run the counter play. Tackle by David Hawthorne.
Good coaching on the defensive side.
I love
Everybody stays
I
home. They stay in
love
their
it.
gap, and they hold
Love
that
it a
run to
lot.
a short gain.
That leads us to second down. The Browns pistol set here.
Blue 10.
Kill him, though.
Over to Cameron. Burns in on the
Bird,
tackle.
I like it, Bird.
I love
you
it
were
when
right
I
on
hear,
him.
oh, he threw off his back foot. Well, the quarterback threw off his back foot that time, gets the completion down the field, and that's what he should have done. When you're going to take a big hit, you've got to protect yourself. Throw off the back foot.
The Browns will approach this play from out of the pistol. 3rd and 3. And now here's the handoff.
No, Rob
Harrigan. The first down is picked up.
Good job by the offensive line there on 3rd and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run.
God, I saw
still
red.
able to get in there and barely get that
I was
first
about
down.
I was gonna knock you into the Stone Age.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Manziel set in the pistol.
380 set.
Play action. Getting away from the pressure. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
The slide bunt. No, the slide bunt's kind of broken in this game. You tap slide, right? Did you tap or did you hold?
Second down coming up.
Yeah, no, you tap the slide.
Browns in the pistol
But
formation.
like everything else in this game.
Play, trying the right side. He's tackled right at the 31.
Jesus, guys, 4.6 average. Come on, man.
Who like to get up the field a little too quick. Let them get up the field.
I ain't about that life,
knock them out,
guys.
and then run in there behind them and get those yards.
All right, good first half. First quarter.
Browns on offense here to start the second quarter.
Yeah, my mistake.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Manziel lines up in the pistol. And the second quarter is underway with this.
You gotta lock it down.
Jordan's there to take him down.
God, we bit again.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second
Maybe.
down and 8.
I mean,
The Browns will go with the pistol on this play.
it counts. We bit. Ooh, it's okay. That's that Manziel magic.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to
If you
squeeze
don't
it into tight
know,
coverage,
now you know.
but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Browns line up in the pistol. Third down and 8. And Bird came very close to a pick.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted.
Not bad.
And the guy
Not an interception on the 7-yard line.
I got a break. Now
Which I really wish that Kurzloffen would have kept running. Maybe at that point you just.
And it's off the upright. And luck was on his side for 3.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
It won't do it. All right, good.
He'll take it from the 1. And they stop
Oh,
him
18,
from
you had
running
one
it
job.
out to
That
the
would have been
20.
6.
Mark him down at the 19. The Saints get ready to start their drive. Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10. Keeps it here. Brees finds Stills. And that's a gain of 9.
Well, when
Definitely
you keep
shouldn't have
chipping away
boosted
with these
there.
short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Caught it like mid-stutter. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was possible.
Drew Brees has it under center. Mark Ingram
There it
carries
is.
the football. And that's Kruger in on the stop.
Ingram's a great running
Chad
back to have
Kruger
on
from
your football team.
Nickelback?
He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Yes, that is
Wide
exactly who.
receivers are bunched
Oh,
up.
I didn't know he played football.
First down and 10. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Here's Colston, and Hayden's the one who brings him to the ground.
I ain't afraid of Joe Hayden.
Man, Jim, every single play, every
I think
once
he's
in a
like
while,
rated
you
like a
gotta throw
95 or a
in the zone. That's what they
96
did this
for the
past
corner.
play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't
Yeah.
work.
Cooks is a receiver in the slot. First down at the 41. Throws the pass. Has his target. And they advance the ball on the other side
I
of the
got scared.
field.
I ain't gonna lie
Another
to you.
first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
First down here after the completion. The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Brees in shotgun formation. With 2 hands, he has it.
Why are you spinning?
Tackle.
I mean, I hit the spin. I just didn't think we'd spin that way. I know why you
Play
spun.
number
I told you
6
to spin.
coming up on this drive. The Saints have it at the 34. They'll run it with Mark Ingram, looking for space.
Guys, hold the block one time. Yeah, no, me too. Believe me.
It's now 2nd down. Split backfield here. Again, they'll lean on him. To the right side.
Get off me.
Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Number 22, ball carrier, gain 5.
It's 3rd down coming up.
I believe in you, boys. I want to believe in you, boys.
It's a dime.
Make me believe in you, boys.
On this play. He'll throw it over the middle, underneath, but can't
That's
find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
I gotta keep the foot on the gas.
Going for it on 4th down. Ingram lines up in the backfield. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Has his man.
The risk paid off that time for the coach. He goes for it on 4th down, and the offense picks it up. That'll give you some momentum.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Cool like the other side of the pillow.
Mounting a serious drive.
Oh,
And
guys.
taking the handoff.
I mean, Mark Ingram has proved not to be an effective rusher this game.
This long drive continues. Brees from the shotgun. And he's taken down.
Well,
That counts as a sack.
Not good enough just to stop the pass rush, and you got to help him out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be
Good play,
an extra
Rob.
blocker, and you tell your running backs.
Whenever the
to
pocket
help
sort of
out, too,
pushes
blocking
back
some
and
of
you
these
see that
defensive
hole open
linemen.
up and I try to run, it always closes up really quickly from behind.
After play here on this drive. Brees in shotgun formation. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Leonard gets a hand in there and knocks it away.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play. That was a nice long drive.
You stopped me. You weren't
It
discouraged
stalls
after the
out,
first 4th
but good job
down
by the kicker
conversion.
coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
But I'm just not. I
Benjamin
gotta.
will test the coverage.
Whoa.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22.
Sorry, that's me. Let me just take a look at my running backs. Yeah, no, we're fine. I'm just not. I just can't find the right Can't find the right holes. That's what he said? Sorry. That's rude.
The Browns come onto the field now for this next series.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the fans aren't happy. So.
The Browns from the 22.
Okay. Let's talk about how you went from a sure tackle
Nice run that
to just
time.
being
When you run
teleported to the next tackle. That kind of
this,
brought you back up.
Over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Oh, look at that. The 0-1 trap. Oh, look at that. Oh. Fancy.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Kill him. Oh, 50 caught that dude. If 50 caught that dude. Ooh. Nelly.
After the incompletion.
I'm just trying to sow the seeds of doubt in your mind. That's all.
Offense lines up here.
Ooh. 18 had his head down.
18
had his head down. I mean, no one told him to do that.
Lanning is back now. He'll be punting.
Oh, yeah, well, I did run into you. So in order for that to happen, I feel like you really need to feel the controller rumble on that play for a PI.
He's got a chance to return this one. The tackle is made.
I feel like I broke my jaw on that play. How do you feel about that play? Well, my guy's on the ground, so. These guys with the cameras on the sideline look like they're goddamn snipers.
The Saints are getting set for their next possession. First and 10 to the ground. Thomas up the middle.
Oh, you got a motherfucking push.
2 yards shy of the first down marker.
I like how Brees is set, but no one else is set.
Midway second quarter. Thomas is going to secure the handoff. Third down now. Offense lines up here. Scrambling now. Tackles
wow.
made and the
I
first
wanted to
down
slide.
was picked
I'll
up.
be the first to tell you. You think I
want
want to put Drew fucking Brees in a position like that? I know he's a fighter, but come on, man. My backup is Luke McCown. That evens the quarterback game for us.
First down at the 49. Mark Ingram carries the football. Now they take the football.
I didn't boost at all that time.
Side of the field. Second and short following the run.
I feel like you can only boost in the open field.
Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it.
Ooh, when he puts that loaf of bread out there like that, it fucking scares me, dude.
First down at the 37. Play action. Brees wide open for the catch.
Butthole puckered so bad.
The offense is
Weird
set
closer
at the line
service
for the first down after that completion.
Yeah, the guy came around, Kruger came around the edge, and I was like,
after the big play. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Kruger's going to make the tackle.
The Browns defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Thomas, the receiver, sent out wide to the left. Second down and 7. Looking across the middle. Whitner's there to take him down.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside the 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Brees has everybody split out wide for this snap. From the gun. Looks
you son of a...
connect on the short throw.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Rob, the stadium's telling you to make some noise.
The coach is going to go for it. Thomas handed the football. Rubens there that time for the tackle.
Jim, the defense gives up the
Someone
first down
told me
that
life
time inside the
comes
red
down to a
zone.
game of inches.
But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
Yeah.
Marching down the field and taking their time. First and goal from the 3. Good piece of tackling.
Well, when you talk about edge players in the NFL, it means play on the edge, rush the quarterback, and stop the outside runs. How about that play by the defensive end?
Coming up, second down. What a drive this has been. Brees on the move. And he's thrown to the ground.
Good fucking sack, Rob.
When you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass to the quarterback. That time it was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Not ideal.
The big sack pushes the offense into a very difficult 3rd down and 11. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun.
You're going to pick that off.
And Joe Hayden has the interception. He's brought down. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the
second I released it.
Defensive coordinator,
You heard me say it.
Aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense.
For some reason, when I released it, it looked like it was man, but then I was like, oh wait, that's zone.
First down at the 20. An open lane. Lewis is there to make the stop.
Dude, if you fucking scored.
Why he should get the football more.
No,
Good job that time.
No.
Finding his way and picking up a first down.
First down here
Jesus.
after the
That
run.
was a touchdown though.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. He'll keep it on the play fake.
Kill him.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside
Junior
of 2 minutes and
Galette.
that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the
I'm
field and
containing you
out of
from here on
bounds.
out.
Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
That's second down coming up. They've come out in the dime package.
380.
Set up screen. That brings the play
Nice.
to an end.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the
Crazy.
quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
I love shotgun screens.
3rd and 4 coming up following that completion.
All right, guys, somebody
The
make a
defense comes
goddamn
out of the
play.
dime.
380.
Out of the shotgun. Miles Austin hauls it in.
Miles
Well, that's just a good
Austin.
old physical run by the offense there.
Oh, I totally
And it's
forgot
good
Miles
for a
Austin's
few
on the
yards to get
fucking
them another
Browns.
First down.
First down at the 48. They'll go ground. Gets about 4 yards that time. The Browns call the timeout.
I was like, who called the timeout? No, it's cool. I thought I called the timeout, but I was like, red. They say cool if you call it timeout. Well, I don't know, bro.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Don't you fucking do that read option shit on me again.
2nd and 6. They give it to him on the counter. And Gallette's the one who made the big
Dude,
stop.
Galette is
3rd
earning
down,
every
following
part
the
of that
run.
93 rating
They're
today.
going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Dagger, ready. 3.
From the shotgun. Incomplete.
Boom.
Almost going in the other direction.
Boom.
The defense did everything right in that situation.
All right,
they were
boys.
in the right spot. They were smart.
Ooh.
They read the quarterback's eyes.
Only 30
but
plays
they
in
dropped
the
the
first
pass.
half. So this, what we're saying is this is not going to be a 90-play game. Don't you fucking touch that.
This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out.
Everyone's
to
really
the
excited
20.
about a touchback.
The Saints bring their offense
All right.
back on
All
the
right.
field for their next drive.
All
And
right.
Ingram's lined up in a single back formation. 1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good
Thanks, Phil
position
Simms.
to keep moving and get a first down.
Said it was
And
a nice,
here we have
a nice
second down.
route.
Thomas is out wide on the left. Brees from the shotgun.
No.
Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches
that could've
don't
made
care
things a lot
about
more
that. When you
interesting.
get an opportunity,
13-10.
they want you to make the catch.
3rd down.
God, Sandy, play fucking smart, man.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Setting up screen. Finds his mark.
It's 3rd down, Jim. You expect the team to throw the football down the field past the chains to get the first down. No, they catch them off guard. They throw a screen pass. Nice execution, and they get the first down.
First down at the 36. Screen. Gets it out for the completion. Dansby's there to make the tackle. The Saints are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second down here. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Brees in shotgun formation. Out to Stills. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Saints will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Ingram lines up in the backfield. First down at the 43. Throws to the right. Has his man. Gains 5.
Well, they complete
that was not ideal.
Him, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Quickly to the line. The Saints take it from the 38. Jimmy Graham with the grab. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. Lining up for a 35-yard field goal. The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can
Did you see anything different when I did a squib kick right there?
Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick down in the middle of the field.
I was just wondering if they like said squib or something.
First down on the way. This will be the last play before halftime. Gets the handle here. They'll mark him at the 41. That does it for the first half. Browns trail in this one. First Energy Stadium is the site of today's game.
First Energy Stadium.
Here with the call as we
y'all got a good feel, man.
Cadet will take this one.
Oof. That could have been 6 if Hill did his motherfucking job.
First down, offense readying for the snap. It's a 2 tight end formation. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Brought down.
That was a really graceful sort of like,
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Graham split out wide on the left. 2nd and 8. Keeps it here.
Why am I doing this, Rob?
On the pass and knocked it away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them. Here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Couple of poor reads. Like, oh, you got a linebacker on that, sitting on it. I'm gonna force it into you. Okay.
Brees is gonna take it from the shotgun. Brees connects with Colston.
Yeah. I look down like, oh. We already have 2.
First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Brees with the handoff.
The spin move without boosting is so much more
A lot of
deliberate.
teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Saints will take the snap from the 40. The defense gets a sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than having the pocket collapse. And that time they collapsed on his left side.
That's my fault, boys. I held on to the ball
way
way too long. I was eyeing B and could have hit him. But knowing Joe Hayden, he'd fucking fly him. You know, like when the cornerback can like almost backpedal into an interception? That's what I was thinking that was going to happen.
Brees from the shotgun. Looking to go down the field here. In the books. Touchdown.
User.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns.
Why does it tell me to go for it?
They get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Yeah.
The Saints line up for the extra point. He made it.
Really? Oh, I should.
Saints ready here for the kickoff.
Well, I do appreciate that between you and me, when we play, we do kick field goals.
Moore's going to test the coverage here.
No, it's like, you know, if it's fourth down, like, we'll go for the points or something, like trying to keep things somewhat realistic.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
Oh, yeah.
Manziel's setting up now in the pistol. They'll run it. Here's the handoff.
Lock it down, boys.
They bring him to the turf.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped it for a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Here's the handoff. Searching for space to the right. He's brought to a halt.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. 3rd and 5. Catch made. Spins out of the defender's clutches.
Wow, you shook off that first guy like a...
Just moved the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
God, I love that flanker drive, man. I love it to death.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Junior Galette.
Nickel formation here for the defense. And Bird came very close to it.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Oh, Lord. You got about 8 seconds.
The Browns will use a timeout here early in the second half. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Browns come out.
For some reason, this defensive play that I call never wants to flip itself when I call it, when I tell it to. You better. There it is, Curtis, number 2. Run it back.
He's got a little bit of daylight here. Tackles made.
Lofton's able to show off.
I want to jump over you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I did it.
The linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
It's first down as they head to the line. Still got it after the play action. Running away from the pressure. Has it. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Benjamin's going to run this one out. And they stop him from running it out to the 20.
Oh. Is it time for Hoyer?
Down at the 19.
22 yards.
The Browns are set now for their next possession.
Here we go now. Green, 90.
Now 1st and 10.
Ooh, kill it, kill it.
Unstoppable.
What?
Burns there to make the tackle.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL. But a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Nickel formation for the defense here. After a short delay, now they'll run it. Taken down at the 33.
Got to stay patient with the run game.
That was such a smooth catch, too, after the catch.
Even though
like, the
they
guy
haven't
just
had
kept,
any big
like...
gains yet, there's a little short gain that time, but you're hoping to break one sooner or later.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 9. As Cameron. Good yardage picked up on that call.
All you can do
Well, you
is
can
your
tell that
job.
there's a bit of a
That was
rhythm
good
now,
job by
obviously.
the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
1st down here after the completion. Offense lines up here.
Here we go now. Green.
Boyer's got it in the gun. He's looking to the right.
You gotta pick that off
this
somebody.
throw. It's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Fullback takes the handoff.
Guys. Keep pushing.
Brings him down. 2nd down now.
Where have I heard the name Brian Mingo before?
Ingram lines up in the backfield. Handoff made. Whitner's in on the tackle.
Wow.
Now looking at 3rd down. Offense lines up here. Out of the gun. Whitner gets a hand in there. And knocks it away.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and deflect
Bro, she
the
looks
pass
so
without getting
lost.
a penalty. Good job.
What happened? What did I do? Ooh.
He thinks twice about returning this one and signals fair catch.
That's not what I had in mind. Oh. Oh.
They face 1st down.
Somebody make a play, though.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
You're not handing it off. Come on. Kill him. Oh, 31. I didn't want to touch because 31. I thought 31 had it.
Quarterbacks love
But
to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
2nd down. Offense lines up here.
Here we go.
Midway into the 3rd. And he's forced to the ground.
What a
Galette.
good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse
He's bringing
the
that
offense.
boom
They
from the
blitz.
bayou.
They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
On the way, 3rd down. Offense lines up here.
Green, 90. Left.
Boyer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Defensive coordinators love this
Brian Hoyer
situation,
got some
don't they?
zip on that ball.
3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
There's one change I want to make for Madden 16 is we got to get rid of those girls screaming in the audio track.
The Browns snap it at the 36. Brings it into his body.
Short.
Nice tackle.
I'll just say this, Jim. When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on 4th down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Saints from the 32. Mark Ingram carries the football. Nothing there.
Bullshit.
This goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Thomas is set now. Split out wide to the left. Brees in shotgun formation. Has the reception all alone. Stop the play right there.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those 1st downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They'll run it with Mark Ingram trying to plow ahead. In on the stop. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Keeps it here. Gets away from the pressure. Ball is out.
Jesus. There's no flag on that?
It'll be 3rd down.
I like how you absolutely blew up Drew Brees' world, though.
They're setting up screen. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st
What
down
the
marker,
fuck?
they're good.
What
Come
the
on, make
fuck?
the tackle. Now we have 4th down. Well, you got to have a short memory when you're a field goal kicker now. One rough day, he is missing these kicks, but you just got to go to the sideline and go, if I get it one more chance, by gosh, I'll get it done.
Let me get over the shock of that real quick. God damn.
1st down coming up.
Unacceptable.
Split backfield here.
Here we go now.
And there's Cameron. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down
I
big
feel like my
in the
defense
second half. All you can do, just keep picking
right
up
now,
those 1st downs. You hope
Swiss
it leads
cheese,
you to a score, and then you play
and
the
you're
game
just running
from
through
there.
them holes, but
Split backfield
every so
here.
often I get to catch you with an interception.
Warriors going to take it from the gun.
Kill him.
He's got the catch. Ball's out.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st
Don't
down
flex
play
32,
that
you
time
didn't
by
pick it
the
up.
offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's 2nd down now. Right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2nd and 11. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass.
There we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Set up screen.
Oh, somebody make a play. Lock it down.
Going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
Lanning is
You want to start
back
instituting
now.
a
He'll be
rule where
punting.
when we do the 10 randoms, you can stop on a team you like? All right. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I just feel like it'd be nice to play with a team that you like, not only a new team, but a team that you'd want to play with. Like if we did like a Cowboys Packers game would be fun to play. Like, none of us have been the Broncos, you know?
First down here.
Well, I guess none of us have been a lot of teams.
Brees lines up in the pistol. And Ingram's going to take the handoff now. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Keeps it on the play fake. And looking underneath.
All right, there was 3 people open on that. And I fucked up.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Thomas on the screen. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. The Saints will punt the football.
Oh, Jesus.
Benjamin's going to look for space now. Tackle down at the 42-yard line. The Browns are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. They've come out in the dime package. 1st down and 10. They'll run it here, and it's Curtis Lofton who makes the play.
You got to keep your
Curtis
offensive
Lofton,
lineman
baby.
aggressive, so you
Interception
have to run the football
machine.
every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Do not bite on play actions.
The Browns snap it at the 41.
There it
The
is.
defense gets the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Can they overcome the sack? 3rd down on the way. The Browns offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The defense just mauling the quarterback. It'll be 3rd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go now.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. On the
Heck of a
money,
play.
the
God
tackle is made.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
It's a touchdown.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
An extra point is good. Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone.
Just the blocking on this kickoff is going to be subpar if everyone's on the hands team.
Cadet will field the kickoff. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Saints now will start their drive at the 23. From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. On the money.
I tried to jump, that didn't work.
The 47.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the 2nd half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10.
God, Jesus. I just read a Reddit article about how everyone thought that when Mark Ingram came out of college, he'd be a monster. Not today. The monster has been tamed.
Brees has everybody split out wide for this snap. Out of the shotgun.
That sounds like something you would read in a...
Brees gets it to Jimmy Graham. Good piece of tackling.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
First down following the long play. Mark Ingram carries the football.
Fuck you, Mark Ingram.
That leads us to second down. Drew Brees has it under center. Play fake. The pass down the field by Drew Brees, and it falls incomplete.
I'd like to see the
I don't even know who had the ball
down the field a little more often. That time it doesn't result in a completion, but just keep trying.
Third and 9 after that last incompletion. The Saints come to the line with an empty backfield. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Got the completion.
Fuck you, Robert.
He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a fourth down. Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
Moore's running this one out, and he's going to be taken down.
When's your call with IBM
Let's mark
tomorrow?
him at the 15.
Okay.
The Browns are ready to take over now.
How long are those phone calls usually? Like an hour, half an hour?
Offense lines up here.
Here we go.
First down at the 15. Over to Cameron. Vaccaro.
Picked up that blitz perfectly.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Left, ready. Blue 45.
First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Picks up 8 here.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Well, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
And that's Lewis who almost had the pick.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
This is third down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Hoyer's back in shotgun formation. The catch is made. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Hoyer's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Intercept that.
Rothen's able to knock the pass away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Here we go.
The Browns take it from the 33. Throws the pass. Finds his mark. He's brought down.
My
Well, you
God.
always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection.
Kill him.
He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Wasting no time now for this next play. Hoyer's got it in the gun. And now he'll take off. Feet first, gives himself up.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players. Your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back, they need to make a big play here.
That's a fucking
Throws
pressure.
to the right. Touchdown, Browns.
Nothing like having a quarterback who has a good arm who can just fire that football into some tight spots. And then it helps when your receiver has got the talent and the courage to go in there and make that tough catch.
He'll throw it over the middle.
You scored on what, 2 straight possessions now?
And a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Yeah. 15 points ain't bad.
Cadet will take this one. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line.
I'm just going to come out and say
The
it.
Saints now
My run game is trash.
For the next drive.
Trash-delicious.
With an empty backfield look here. First down at the 20. Looking across the middle, that brings the play to an end.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Got the completion, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first. Getting set as fast as they can. Third down and 1. Makes the reception. Brought down by Dansby.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. Brought down by Dansby.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise. And running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel. They'll go ground. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Ingram's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion. Second down coming up.
That was like my number 5 wide receiver. Like, we're really going down deep. Yeah, dude.
Offense lines up here. And Ingram's got it on the handoff. Brought down after a gain of 6.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Brees has everybody split out wide for this snap. From the gun. Secures it with 2 hands. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
That's a nice job by the quarterback reading the defense. Nobody open down the field. He throws it short, and look what happens. Yards after the catch. Good job by the guy catching it and getting those extra yards.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 25. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now second down. Brees lines up in the pistol. Setting up screen. Sticks to his hands. And Mako runs right to the outside and gets to the ball carrier. And
I tried to stiff arm you. You weren't having it.
After that last reception, they are still 8 yards away from a first. 3rd and 8 coming up. Brees from the shotgun. Gonna try and scramble now. No one in sight. Scores the touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
It's good. Saints ready here for the kickoff. Moore's going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Browns offense ready now to see what it can do. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Throwing out to his left. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Benjamin's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open. They call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Hoyer standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Austin's got it. First down.
I don't know if my guy was trying to play the pass or the interception.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Kill him.
Down the field. And Bird came very close to a pick.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback.
I'm surprised I didn't get a late hit flag on Hoyer because I dove into him after he threw it.
But he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Second down after the incompletion.
Black 58, Royal. Black 58, Royal. Black 58, Royal.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Miles Austin hauls it in. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
Oh, shit.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Saints official. What he said was the injury is an abdominal tear. Now, guys, this injury might require surgery, so the doctors have scheduled an MRI. In addition, the staff won't confirm an exact timeline for his return right now, guys, but he will be dealing with this injury for at least a couple weeks.
Third down on the way. Austin's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Blue 45.
From the shotgun.
There it is. There it is, Jarius. Run his shit fucking back.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Cooks is lined up now as a slot receiver. Mark Ingram carries the football, picks up about 5.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Ingram lines up in the backfield. The give. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Not a good play call by the offensive coordinator. You're in the red zone. Trying to catch the defense off guard. I would have gone with the pass. Instead, they go with the run, and it gets very little gain.
Offense lines up here. They want to keep feeding him the football. Touchdown! What a run!
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
Saints ready here for the kickoff. Moore's going to test the coverage here. Dixon's there to take him down. The Browns offense now coming out. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now 1st and 10. Catch made. Burns the one who brings him to the ground.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. Well, I don't know who made the mistake that time, the quarterback or the running backs. They go out on the pass. The blitz comes by the defense. Not enough blockers on the offensive side, and the defense wins out, and they take the QB down.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Flag is out. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 12. And he hauls it in. Has 12 on this play. They connect on that pass play, but it's still third down. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Will go draw.
Kill him.
Up the middle. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Brian Hoyer. He's going to throw it down the field. Almost intercepted. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Hoyer's going to take it from the gun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
It's third down coming up. Split backfield here. Hoyer's back in shotgun formation. Lofton's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebackers. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Benjamin's lined up in the slot. The Browns have it at the 39. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it. That decision might cost you this football game.
They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
It's 3 and 6 right now.
Loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
After running it, it's second down.
Still gotta fight to get the even.
Ingram's taking the handoff. Space to work. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
You know, when the linebackers, when they see that the offensive formation is shifted to one side, well, as a linebacker, you got to play to that strong side and try to get up there and stop the run.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Takes it from the eye. Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Well, I'll give credit to the running back. That was a nice run for the long touchdown. No doubt about it, but he is not fast. And the defense was loafing. They were not hustling. That's why they gave up the touchdown. Moore's going to run this one out.
The Browns offense now marches onto the field. Benjamin's in the slot.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing.
First down at the 17. Looking long. And Bird came very close to a pick.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Shotgun look here for Brian Hoyer. Second down and 10. Trying to power his way right up the middle. He's tackled right at the 24. The Browns, one timeout remaining.
The one time I don't call a contain of any kind.
Third down now.
Yeah.
Benjamin's a receiver in the slot.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Hoyer's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. He's stacked up at that point.
All you could do, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down.
Hey, you still got that 3-game lead over me.
Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Blue 45.
Yeah.
Blue 45.
The Browns will take the snap from the 40. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
All you have to do is watch the head of the receiver. When they drop footballs, usually
when your
it's
team
because
just...
you can see their
Oh,
head
absolutely.
move the
Absolutely.
other way before
When your
the
team quits that
football
on you,
gets
you're
there.
just like,
That's what happened this time,
I have to go
and it's
for
a
it
drop
on every
pass.
fourth down for the second half.
Benjamin's
You know, it's...
going to get set in the slot for this snap. Makes the reception. Gains 20.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
All right.
How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?
Once you win, practice is easier because your confidence is high. You feel good about what you've
what
done
sucks was
from the previous week because
that
you
interception
won.
in the red
I
zone
think
on like
it
the
always
7-yard
gives you
line.
a better chance of winning the following week because you feel so good when you're out there in that practice field.
Yeah. Taking a look at some stats here. All right, man. Have a good night. For sure. Well, I fought my way to 100 yards. Jordan Cameron makes sense. Jimmy Graham makes sense. Defensively, really stood up today. Wow. How many sacks, though? Paul Kruger had today. Junior. Yeah, we were all over him today. Curtis Lofton had a big-ass game today. 3-6. Fighting our way back.